Hey guys, my name is Dan and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about England. We're going to be following England's progress through Euros 2024, which has already been going on for about a week now and has already been proven to be a really good tournament. Loads of really good games. We're going to be focusing on England, obviously, because I'm English. Obviously, I live in Australia and I've got dual nationalities, but yeah, sports wise, I'm English, so I'm going to be following the English national team and. Yeah, we just got done with game one against Serbia, and it was a really interesting game, really tactically. It's a game of two halves, really. The first half, I felt like we dominated possession, dominated the game, dominated control. Just didn't really capitalise on our chances. Obviously, Saga crossing it in and giving Bellingham a really good chance to get a header into the goal, which meant that we won 1-0. But we had loads of chances in that first half. Kyle Walker for one. Yeah, we kind of didn't really take much of our chances beyond the Bellingham goal. But yeah, we controlled the game. Serbia didn't really attack us at all. They didn't look threatening at all. Until very like towards the last couple of minutes of this first half, I thought that the last 5 or so minutes, 10 minutes maybe of the first half, they kind of woke up a little bit and started attacking us because I felt like they needed to get a goal before half time just to get their securities back. But obviously that didn't happen. We held out and went 1-0 up in the first half. But in the second half, they started off on the strong foot. They were pretty much, I think, the dominant team in the second half. We didn't create much. We weren't creating much, but our defence was doing really well. Pickford did an amazing save about halfway through the second half, and a couple of other saves as well. The defence itself was pretty solid, especially with the new kick Gehi from Crystal Palace. I thought it was a bit of a surprise for him starting. I thought Maguire would start, or anyone else to start, to be honest with you. But he started and looked really good, so hopefully he gets to play against Denmark as well. Yes, so defensively we're pretty solid. I mean, Serbia had some real chances in that second half, and they could have scored. I think if they had done, I think we'd have been in real trouble. But yeah, defensively we're pretty solid, but offensively we're quite terrible in that second half. Weren't creating much. Saka went off. I thought, Foden in particular, everyone's blaming Foden or focusing on Foden having a poor game. I think he did have a poor game. I think Trent Alexander-Arnold had a poor game in midfield as well. Um, and you're relying on those two players in particular, especially Foden, to create chances. I thought Harry Kane was a ghost throughout the entire game. I think he had a couple of chances, well, a couple of touches even in the first half. I think in the second half, I think he had even less. So, yeah, attacking wise, we weren't great at all. Bellingham, I think, was our man of the match. I think he was all over the place, midfield and in the attacking third as well. I think he was by far our best player. Bit surprised that Southgate took Saka off, like I said, but maybe that's a fitness issue. I think he was a little bit injured or tired towards the end of the season for Arsenal. And so maybe this is a fitness issue, and maybe he's preserving him for the Denmark game. But yeah, I thought Foden had a poor game. I think why not bring Anthony Gordon in and mix things up a little bit in the attacking third, but he didn't. But we held out, which is the main thing. In the group stage, especially in the first game or so, the team's just feeling itself. There's nerves as well. You just want the 3 points. You don't really care too much about the goal difference, especially after game one. So, yeah, 3 points is the 3 points, and it's massive because obviously Slovenia and Denmark got a draw in their game, so it made us, top of the group with 2 points to spare, which is great. If we can get a result against Denmark, then who knows? Maybe we'd be already qualified. Um, Again, Slovenia have to play Serbia. And if Serbia play half as well as they did against us, against them, then I think they'll probably win against Slovenia. But you never really know. This whole tournament's been crazy so far, so anything can really happen in that game. Yeah, but overall, I think I'm pretty optimistic. I think things need to be tweaked a little bit for the Denmark game. I feel like on paper, is our hardest game as its group stage. Um, Getting the first win, the first game is absolutely pivotal, but obviously beating Denmark, getting a win over them, again, probably would secure us, going to the knockouts. Um, but it is what it is. Denmark's our toughest game. Ericsson did well in their game, their first game of the season. So you never know. You can't rule Denmark out. I think it's going to be a tough game. I think Slovenia in the end, in the third game, is going to be a difficult game as well. But overall, like I said, 3 points, 3 points, pretty decent. Um, yes, in regards to the team, I think the team did well. I think that was probably our best 11. Gahey, question mark about whether he should be brought in, but he did really well. So I think he kind of shut everyone up and shut down any of my doubts. I think I wouldn't be um, dismayed at all if he started against Denmark. I think he did a really good job at centre back for us. So yeah, overall the team did alright, and I think it was a decent team. Again, attacking wise, we need to work on that. I think Saka needs to step it up a little bit. He did get an assist, which is great, but there's a couple of misplaced passes for the whole team. To be honest with you, sloppy. But again, that's probably the first game nerves. Harry Kane needs to get more in the game. Absolutely disappeared it's pretty much the entire game for this game, so hopefully he gets a bit more involved. Obviously you can't rely on just hoping to get a penalty in, because obviously he'd be taking all our penalties, but he needs to get a bit in the game more. Foden needs to improve. I'll be surprised if Foden starts against Denmark, but again, his stature, the seasons he's had with Man City, you can't blame Southgate for kind of sticking with him. Bellingham, like I said, Bellingham's the best player out of the whole team against Serbia. So I think obviously he starts his nailed down start. But it's positional, is Foden best out on the left wing? Probably not. But who else do we have? Where else can we play him? It's a little bit difficult. It's something that Southgate has to um, contend with. Luke Shaw, left back. Obviously, if something happens to him, who plays at left back? I think he's the only left back that we took with us. So, you know, there's a question mark about whether he's going to be fit for this game, for the game against Denmark, should I say? And yeah, I don't know. It depends. It is what it is. I mean, Southgate's picked who's picked, and we've just got to stick with it. But yeah, overall, like I said, 3 points is what matters. 3 points against Denmark is what matters. Hopefully, get 3 points against Slovenia, and then we go through quite comfortably. Hopefully, touch wood. But yeah, I think for me, getting the first win is pivotal. Even if it's a 1-0, I don't care. It's a win. And then obviously getting a second win will put us in a good position. And then it's into the knockouts, and then anything can happen in those knockouts. There's some real big teams that are doing really well. Germany have won their game. France as well. All the big ones have won their games. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting knockout stage if we can make it there. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you're going to enjoy this series. I'm going to enjoy making it. I'm sorry for being so late and getting the video out. Work's been crazy. Life's been crazy. I haven't been able to get a chance to put this video out yet, but I'm gonna do a video for every single game, and yeah, hopefully we get a result, good result in this tournament, and we can get into the final. That'd be great because we did it last time. We lost against Italy, but who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna do a video for the whole game, for every game of this whole tournament for England. So hope you're cool with that. I've also got a Mexico Copa America series coming out soon, which is going to be great because that kicks off at the weekend. And yeah, so it's going to be those two kind of series concurrently running, which is going to be great. Lots of videos to come out, lots of chance to talk about the teams and the games and see how it goes. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to cover both tournaments because they're both massive tournaments. So what I will say after the first week of almost the first week of Euros is Copa America's got a lot to live up to. I tweeted out the other day, Euros have been massively entertaining this time. So yeah, hopefully Copa America is the exact same, and we get two really good tournaments over the summer. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's pretty much all my thoughts right now. Let me know in the comments what you thought about England, what you thought about the game, Foden, Trent Alexander-Arnold, anyone else. Let me know what you think about the team, who should start, that hasn't started, and what do you think about the chances against Denmark and Slovenia and the knockouts if we can make it there. And who do you have for winning the whole thing? Let me know in the comments and we'll have to talk about that. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this first video. It's going to be first of many, hopefully, because I want England to go quite far into this tournament. Yeah, like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys very soon. So, take it easy, guys. Adios.